Today's story is about Hiro, a young man discouraged by repeated failures who seeks guidance from a wise Zen master. Through a powerful lesson on bamboo growth, Hiro learns that true strength and resilience often grow unseen, preparing us for greater heights. Join me to discover how setbacks can build the foundation for success.
In a small village, nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Hiro. Hiro was smart, hardworking, and had big dreams of making a mark in the world. But as he ventured out to achieve his goals, he was met with failure after failure. Every time he tried to push forward, something held him back, either circumstances, mistakes, or forces beyond his control. Soon, he felt weighed down, hopeless, and defeated. One day, after another painful setback, Hiro decided he could take no more. With a heavy heart, he climbed the path to a Zen temple perched on a hill above the village. It was said that the Zen master who resided there had a profound wisdom and a heart full of compassion. Hiro hoped this master could show him a way out of his despair. When Hiro arrived, the master, an elderly man with bright, gentle eyes, was meditating in the garden. Hiro hesitated, but eventually spoke up, his voice trembling. "Master, I have tried so hard, yet every attempt I make only leads to failure. I am discouraged and feel that perhaps I am not meant for success. Can you help me find a way forward?" The Zen master looked at Hiro thoughtfully and motioned for him to sit. After a moment of silence, the master began to speak. "Young man," he said softly, "let me tell you a story about bamboo and a fern." Hiro watched as the master leaned forward, his eyes gleaming with the story. "When I was a young monk," the master began, "I planted seeds of bamboo and fern in a nearby forest. I watered them every day, giving both equal care and attention. The fern sprouted quickly, covering the forest floor in lush green leaves, but there was no sign of the bamboo. A year went by, then two, but the bamboo seed showed no growth. Still, I did not lose faith." The master paused, looking deeply into Hiro's eyes. In the 5th year, something miraculous happened. The bamboo suddenly shot up, growing over 90 feet tall within just a few weeks. For 5 years, it appeared as if nothing was happening. Yet beneath the surface, the bamboo was growing roots that could support its tall structure. It took 5 years of preparation before it could grow high into the sky. The young man listened intently as the master continued. "You see, Hiro, each failure and setback you've experienced is like the time the bamboo spends growing roots. Every challenge has strengthened you, even though it may not appear that way. Just because you don't see growth doesn't mean it isn't happening." Hiro frowned. "But master, what if I am not like the bamboo? What if I am meant to remain low and never rise?" The master gave a warm smile. "Not all growth is seen, but let us test something together." He led Hiro to the temple's garden, where a small heavy stone rested on the ground. The master asked Hiro to lift the stone. Hiro bent down, straining to lift the weight. After a moment, he put it down, his muscles aching. "Every day, I want you to lift this stone, even if only for a short time," the master instructed, his eyes twinkling. "Come back to me in 1 month, and then we shall talk." Hiro was unsure of how lifting a stone would solve his inner turmoil, but he trusted the master and agreed. Every morning, he made his way to the garden, lifting the stone with determination, his body straining and his heart still weighed down with doubts. As the weeks passed, however, Hiro began to notice a small change. His arms grew stronger, and lifting the stone became less of a struggle. But more than that, his mind grew sharper. and he found himself looking forward to his daily practice, as if it had become a meditation in itself. It was no longer about the weight of the stone, but about his resolve and commitment to something greater than himself. At the end of the month, Hiro returned to the Zen master, who greeted him with a knowing smile. "Tell me, Hiro, how do you feel?" Hiro paused, looking down at his hands. "I feel different. The stone has not grown lighter, but I have grown stronger. Somehow the weight doesn't bother me like it used to." The master nodded. "Exactly. Often in life, the challenges we face will not change, but we can grow stronger in the process. The very act of facing our burdens head-on can transform us, preparing us for the heights we are meant to reach." He added, "Just as you grew stronger with the stone, so too can you grow stronger through your struggles and failures. With each setback, you are developing resilience, patience, and understanding, laying down the roots that will support your future success." Hiro felt a surge of hope rise within him. "So, Master, you mean to say that my struggles are preparing me for something greater?" The master nodded, his eyes twinkling. "Precisely. Just as the bamboo needed time to grow its roots before it could reach its full height, you too are building a foundation. The only thing you must do is to keep going, for one day you will see the growth that you have been preparing for all along." Filled with newfound resolve, Hiro bowed deeply, thanking the Zen master. His heart felt lighter, as if a weight had been lifted. He knew that his journey was not over, but now he understood that every step, every struggle, and every failure was an essential part of his path. As Hiro walked back down the hill to the village, he felt as if he were seeing the world with fresh eyes. He knew there would be more challenges ahead, but he was no longer afraid. With each step, he repeated the master's words to himself. "Just as the bamboo grows unseen, so too will I grow. My roots are deepening, and one day, I too will reach my true height."
Before we wrap up, if you found value in this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need a little motivation. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more uplifting content.